It's been a while. Hello. Hi. Let's get you closer. Hi. It. Hi. Sorry, said it a lot, but I'm excited to be here. And I bet you're excited, aren't you? No, you are. Yeah, it's been a while. You're probably wondering where I've been. I've been, well, look, I was wearing sunglasses. You, you know, you, you're confused. You're absolutely baffled. You got questions. So do I. But I also have answers. So, last video, I told you I was making an album. That was true. That's not a lie. And in order to get the creative juices flowing, I decided for the for the sorry sorry for the process to happen, for the art to flow. I had to get away for a bit, and I had to have some fun. You can probably tell I have a really good tan going. I went somewhere pretty. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because they told me I wasn't allowed to talk about it when I was there, so I probably can't bring it up in the video. But just so you know, I have not been away doing nothing. I've been working, and it's not done yet. No, it's not done yet. But it's closer than it's ever been to being done. So I'll let you eat that little crisp. So yes, I've been away, thinking, writing, imagining, filming, executing. Yes, but to create, you can't just take ideas out of the ether. You actually have to have a place where the ideas come from. And I am basically saying, I'm confessing to you that I needed inspiration. I did, to make my music, to make my art. So, this is really what today's video is about, because I'm still working on it, and there'll probably be a little bit of a break, of videos being out because I'm doing this. But I want to make this video because during the process that has been going on, I have been listening to music which has inspired me to create. It really has. So today, I'll be talking about the revolutionary music of the one and only Dealers of God. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, pow. Bill Clinton, Humanoid Skeletor, Tybe, music. These people have really, you can't see my hand, have really infused me with something which no one has ever done since McCoy Crisps. That's a silly one. Sorry, I have not really been speaking. I don't think I've spoken in a long time. It's really been me by myself. Dealers of God. So they're quite underground, they're my little sweet pea, my little fang that I've kept to my breast, and I've kept secret from all of you normies. But they are a genius group. Sorry, no, I have been a little bit sick because it's winter and disease flows through the air and you can't escape it. It happens and it comes for you. Um, but that hasn't stopped me from listening to this music. So yeah, as I've said, these are underground people, not moles, but underground, and uh, I thought I'd like to share with you. So first, as I normally do, I'll start with the background. They're a group. They do rap, psycho music, hip hop, all that kind of stuff. But genre doesn't define anything. Quality defines something. So these people, whatever they are what they create. They are, of course, Australian. Most of them. There are collaborators and influencers who join the mix. They are not a set group like the Beatles. They are a loose squad of guys. So, but yeah, they are based. The HQ, the base, is in Australia. I think it's Wellborn. Yeah, yeah. Um, Australia, and but they have them, from Amsterdam, Stockholm, New York. A whole array of places. It's quite impressive, actually, that they can speak to people over there. They really know their languages, um, and they are. They don't. Well, there are some members to really highlight because, of course, what I'm talking about is I particularly want to talk about three songs, and two are from one album, one is from the other album. There's two albums that I'm talking about. Um, Actually, I forgot to get this up. I need to see how many albums they have. I think they've only done, if I can remember, like five. Sorry. Yeah, they've done five. Four albums and a single. Yeah. But these people, there are some really important people I like to talk about. So uh, there are five primary members. So you have the gorgeous Jonathan Citizen, Fuel God, No Trixonology, DJ Cheesewater, and Lil Metus. Or Metus, sorry, Lil Metus, I got your name wrong. But they have other contributors like I don't know, DJ Dick. Sorry, it's such a silly word, but I assume it's his real name, and I don't want to make fun of his name. DJ Dick Doctor, um, Bill Clay, J, R, and R. Those are three different people. But this may surprise you. This may make you giggle a little bit. For the album, this is for the two songs, Flesh, Bill Clinton, Humanoid, Skeleton, they got someone pretty special to do the vocals. Yeah. No, it wasn't Jimi Hendrix. He's dead. No, it wasn't Prince. He's also dead. No, it wasn't Paul McCartney. He will be dead. No, 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 no. vocals were done by none other than Bill Clinton. Wow. Yeah, no, that is really crazy, isn't it? You're all going, I'm giving you a minute to breathe, to absorb. That's not fake. You're going to say it's fake. It's not. To absorb this information. It's pretty crazy. These people are crazy, but they're good crazy. Now, you all know that I respect Australians. Yeah, I respect Australians. I respect Americans as well. God bless them. But what makes these albums so apparent, especially the Bill Clinton ones, are the conflict brought upon by Australia and America. Or maybe the love. You can interpret it that way, but I won't do that because I don't think they want love. I think they want to destroy the world. But I love them. You know, you can love someone despite their flaws. I'm sure someone loves O.J. Simpson. I'm sure his mother loves him. Mothers love their sons. You know, everyone knows that. People are like, O.J. Simpson, oh, he raped those girls. Yeah, but his mother loves him, doesn't he? She has to. I mean, it's what mothers do. Otherwise, what's even the point? But I'm getting a little bit off topic. So I like to talk about the albums first, a little bit about the albums. I'm not going to go into depth because I'm not talking about the whole album. I'm talking about a few songs from it. So I like to talk about that. So the first song I'm talking about is Tingo from the album Dealer's Choice. They are called Dealers of God, so that might be a reference to that. Who knows, though? Not I, nor you. Unless you're them. Then hi! So, for this album, it was released digitally, but there was also, they sold on CDs. You know, they're small, they're indie. But this album is interesting because it's all about rebellion. And this is most apparent from what's actually written on the album. So I'd like to just tell you, or I guess read off what it says, and you can see. Yeah. Motherfucker, you can't kill Dealer's gang. This shit is eternal. This isn't irony rap. This isn't meme rap. This is friendship. This is Burn City psychedelia. This is our story. This is our laughter. This is our grief. This is our comedy. This is our pain. This is Dealer of fucking God. Make a choice. 2 years too long. Dealers worldwide forever gang. We are responsible for the death of Pope Benedict the 26th. 2032 crime rate skyrocketing. 2032 crime rate skyrocketing. Fuck NFTs. Fuck Biggie Smalls. Yeah, they didn't laugh. Fuck human rap game. Mastery of all narcotic substances. Okay. Yeah. I mean, if that doesn't explain it, then you should probably get your head checked, you absolute fucking nice person, because everyone is equal. I don't have hate. So for this album, um, yeah, everyone was involved. Even Dr. Cheesewater. Sorry, but I'm thinking of Dr. Crane. What? I'm reading the words, but I can't seem to actually say what they say. Um, None of that matters though. Yeah. So that's basically it for Dealer's Choice. That's the album. It's all about going against everything. It's anger. It's generational rage against the machine, against the man. Hmm, it's gone hard. Um, and the song Tingo goes on for 4 minutes and 44 seconds. 4 minutes and 44 seconds of bliss. It's a beautiful song. It's a song which resonates with me and a lot of people because it's just about anger. It's about rage. It's about, like the title, it's a almost erotic twistation of tango. The tango, the dance. It's a twisted abomination of what life is, but it's the truth. Only made slightly exaggerated, but is it? Who knows? This song is quite. I don't want to talk about it too long because it's quite removed from the themes of the Bill Clinton songs. But it's a good song about rage, about I've said it all. I've said it all. Rating. I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Really good, but it can't be perfect. Nothing's ever been perfect. Not even me. I have my scars. So the next album is, of course, the album called Flesh Bill Clinton Humanoid Skeleton. Yeah, wow, mouthful, isn't it? Yeah, um, it's a album for sure. That's the album name. But people look at us and they'll clutch their pearls and be like, "Oh, it sounds horrible. Oh my god, dear heavens, grow up." Um, but this is an interesting album because it brings up the relationship I was talking about earlier between Bill Clinton and Australia, which not many people know about, but of course dealers have got to know about because most of them are Australian. So, some background on that relationship because not everyone knows it. I know it, a few other people know it, but not everyone. So I'll tell you. So, way back in the 70s, when Bill Clinton was president, he basically implemented policies of engagement with Australia. And if you don't know what that means, it basically means that they're allowed to like do things to Australia as long as they give protection at the same time against evil men such as Russia and Iraq and Afghanistan and Vietnam. all these different places. And so what really happened from that was Bill Clinton, he did something which is still controversial today, is he instilled secretive operative bases in Australia, in these countries run by the CIA. And the most famous of these in Australia is probably Wormwood. Yeah, it's called Wormwood, which is massive and takes up a large chunk of Australia, even though Australia is basically just this dumb desert with a bunch of dumb animals who kill dumb people. But, I guess people get upset when their land gets taken, very much like Americans. I guess Australians are kind of like Americans in a way. They're also kind of British, like off-breed subspecies, but that's not important. They and so Wormwood was this big thing, and loads of peace-loving, fart-sniffing Australian hippies, went out and protested and went, "We don't want you, mate. Get out of here, mate. Well, we don't like you on our land, killing our crocodile dillies." And the American government shot them all, even the children. There were like 100 children there. There was like a school trip there. It was controversial, but it was the 70s, so it's alright. Then, yeah. And that was it. Bill Clinton did not have a good name in Australia then, and Wormwood is still there. Wormwood is still thriving, putting piranhas in the lakes and fluoride in the cakes. It's this one big mess of a operation, and it's all because of Bill Clinton's fault. So that's the background on that. Now, let me talk about the album, like I talked about. Give some information that's given on the album, like was given on Dealer's Choice. So, one of the most interesting facts about this album is that you could, if you pre-ordered the digital album or vinyl, which this came as, if you were one of the first 10 people to do so, you would receive Mysterious Bottle of Flesh. It's described as a mysterious bottle whose contents remain a mystery to all, forged to be owned by only the most hardcore dealers, gang representatives. Yes. Basically, it's Bill Clinton's flesh. Maybe his foreskin. Who knows? I don't know who owns the flesh. I couldn't find out any information on that. But whoever has it, Godspeed. And they give a little description which kind of sums up the album, like they did for Dealer's Choice. So I'm gonna read it for you. A sad tale, in many parts, about what it means to be human. 3,000 years BCE, Bill Clinton Exodus. I was killed by the hands of a CIA puppet. And then they go on to say, by listening to this release, we hope to give you a better understanding of the truth by unveiling what is happening behind the scenes in the CIA, which stands for Clinton in Action, intelligent bases within Central Desert and across so-called Australia, that's in quotation marks. We use codes and symbolic language in conjunction with more literal descriptions of events, which may need to be reconstructed in order to understand the full picture. This is the great revealing truth of the modern Western world. Democracy is dead. Long live the Bill Clinton. I mean, yeah, that's it. And the two songs. I like these two songs a hell of a lot. Hey, do you want to see my Richard Nixon impression? Yeah, um, that was funny. The first song on this album is a beautiful cacophony of music, of art, called Bill Clinton and Obituary, 4 minutes and 10 seconds, which basically goes over the legacy of Bill Clinton, almost praising him in a way. It's kind of contradictory to what they're saying, but of course it's a Bill Clinton singing about himself. So I think they probably had to strike some deal, keep some positive messaging in there. And it's a beautiful song, beautiful music, beautiful sounds, beautiful lyrics, beautiful vocals by Bill Clinton. Thank you, Bill Clinton. Can't wait for the Nardwuar interview. You're Bill Clinton. We have to know. And yeah, 10 out of 10 song. I said before nothing was perfect. I lied. Yeah, get used to it. This is what this album is about. I'm questioning you. Next song is Humanoid Skeleton. I did not have humanoid relations with that skeleton. That's one of the funny quotes. That's, of course, a reference to that time he said he did not have sexual relations to that prostitute. That is yet to be determined to be true, because the prostitute was found dead with a bullet in the back of the head. But this one is all about Bill Clinton as a dead skeleton and kind of his legacy. 3,000 years in the future, he's still alive, but he's a skeleton because, of course, flesh rots. Kind of like how old people melt a little bit. But this song is really quite beautiful, and it goes into what we are as humans and who Bill Clinton really is. In, now, in the past, in the present, and in the future. It's all about that humanoid skeleton or Bill Clinton. And I think it's really smart because it's all about trains and everything. That has a lot of symbolism in media. That's all I have to say for it. Also, 10 out of 10 song. Do I like it more than Bill Clinton Obituary? I don't know. Maybe come up with your own opinions instead of asking for mine. Now look. Made a fool out of you. I'm sorry. It's been a while. It really has been a while since I've talked to people. That sums it up for this video. Wow. Time really has flown. I will get done. This has been really important for me. Thank you for watching. I need, these people have been so integral to my creative process. I will get this album done. I will. I always pull through. I'm Ruben Culver. So thank you for all the support, and please listen to this music because it has inspired me. And thank you, dealers of God. Thank you. You have changed me in the best of ways. I think that's a good way to end it. So damn it, I ruined it, but that's fine. Thank you for watching.